Hello everyone. So today in this video we are going to look at how you can study the Quran or the Hadith from the Deepseek. So when we go to the Deepseek, you can simply directly write like here you want to study about any verse, so you can directly write like 1 to 5. For example, you want to study the verse 1 to 5 of 86 chapter. So you have to simply write, tell me about these tell me about these verses, scholarly comments and scientific explanation. So simply when you write this, it will show you about the verses, and it will also show you about what the scholars have said about this and what the scientific discoveries say about this. So if you write like this about anything, you can check all of that on the Deepseek. Like here, it is showing you the scholarly comments. So this is how simply you can look at this. So simply you have to write the verse and write, tell me about the scholarly comments and the scientific explanation. Now we have to see about the hadith. So let's suppose you write any of the hadith like Sahih Bukhari, hadith number 50, explain, uh, please give scholarly comments and also scientific explanation. So for the hadith there is one thing here that it is generating the result. However, the one thing with the DeepSeek is that when you tell it about the numbering of the Quran, it gives you correct. But when you tell it about the numbering of the Hadith, it doesn't give correct. So, like I have told it, Sahih Bukhari Hadith 50, it is giving this thing. But when we look at the particular Hadith here, this is not the correct answer. So Deepseek, when we give the numbering of the hadith, it doesn't give a correct answer right that time. It doesn't give you the correct answer about the numbering of that, the numbering of the hadith, because 50 it is this, and it is giving something else. It is giving about the uh, these to testify or to establish these things, but this thing, uh, this is any other hadith. This is not the correct numbering. So when you give it about the numbering of the hadith, it doesn't give the correct answer. It gives any other hadith number. So what you have to do is you have to simply copy that from here. You cannot trust on the numbering when it comes to DeepSeek for the hadith. For the Quran, it gives the correct, but for the hadith, you cannot actually trust that. So you have to simply then give scholarly comments and scientific explanation. So when we do this, it gives the correct one here. So this is how you simply uh, check any verse of the Quran or the Hadith through using the DeepSeek. I hope you understood this, and thank you.